Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. Art.
Oh, hello there. Nice to see you. Actually, I can't see you. It doesn't really matter. Listen, you're watching Famous Artist Says Things. Did I get that right? Perfect. Okay, and you know who's here? Art Balthazar, so you know it's going to be exciting. More exciting than this, because I didn't have a script. I didn't have a teleprompter. I had nothing. And I will continue to have nothing.
Darth Vader had responsibilities. He was responsible for the Death Star.
True that. Two of them bitches.
Art.
Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist paints things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist Art Balthazar.
It's true. I am still going. Hello, Wayne is here. You gotta be kidding me. You are still going. I am. I wasn't done, man. I'm gonna keep going. Take that guy down a little bit. I'm gonna keep going. I got a lot of stuff to draw. I'm gonna draw all night, but I can't show you what I'm drawing, but I'm gonna draw. And I got the energy, man. I'm more coffee. I got more coffee. Got more coffee. I got some ice. I got my soda pop. I got all kinds of stuff, man. I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna keep going. Duracell Bunny energy keeps going. Oh yeah, yeah. Because I got a late start today, and it was a nice day out. And if you're on my Facebook page, I posted a picture of me in the sunshine on my deck, drinking coffee, and I end up writing stories. I was out there until about 6 o'clock. And then, well, I ate dinner, and I ate some of my dinner outside. I ended up drawing stuff. My wife was indoors watching that Emma Stone movie where she won the Oscar. There was a lot of, she was naughty in that movie. She's doing a lot of naughty things. But she was watching that, and I was outside drawing and writing and making videos. I got my new book today. I got my new book that I cannot show you what it is. Well, I could show you, but I don't want to. I want to unveil my new book at C2E2 at the show. It's gonna be so much fun. I got a few things I'm sending another book to the printer. This probably tomorrow, maybe by Friday, maybe Friday morning. I'll send it because I have to go and get my boy. I have to get my son. He called me yesterday and said, "Hey, Dad, hey, man." He said, "I'm on spring break starting Friday." I'm like, "What?" So I have to go get him. Like, that's the way the kids work, man. They just said, "Hey, Dad, we got to do this. You got to come get me, Dad." So that's what I'm going to do. So this will be good. "You are a machine," Wayne said. "Thank you, sir." I'm like robot. I'm like half robot. But I got a weird schedule. I'm awake right now. So I'm going to draw some stuff. I got to ink some Flash Gordon pages, but I'm going to be doing that. Maybe I'll put some music on. Should I put some Gordy music on there? Normally I get struck for that stuff, but, I'm just going to write it. I'm just going to dispute it. Sweet. Ah, yeah, this is good. Well, we'll see what happens tonight, man. We'll see. Let us see. Let us enjoy this moment together. I'm gonna see what I can do. If you're on SoundCloud, there's some songs up there. I have songs that I put up on SoundCloud, like my Jose Luis Garcia Lopez song is up there. My 3 Scoops intro. All the songs I play on here on my show, they're all on SoundCloud, which is kind of cool. I think it is cool. Everything is kind of cool. I don't know where my stream just went right now. There it is. Yeah, I think I'm going to put some Gordy music. Should I put it up there? I'm going to put a little bit. He said he's working on new sounds. Here, I'm in. I just pressed it. Let's see, let's get it. I'm going to put a little low. If you guys can hear it a little bit low. I'm going to play that in the background. I'm going to draw some things. Or should I draw stuff you can see? Maybe that might be better. Because if I draw stuff you guys could see, that might be better. You know? I'm going to put music real soft in the background. Because then I don't have to... then I don't have to shout. That's what I find out when I play music and draw. I always end up shouting. I always end up shouting too much. So maybe it's a bad idea. Let's see. Oh, like Mickey's here. Mickey is here. Mickey! Hi, both you and the background are good. Look at that, man. Yeah, thank you. I got a new camera, but now my camera is real long. It's like wide. So it's real close to me. It's an arm's length. You can tell it's right there. But my other camera was like almost like boxy. I don't know what they call that. The ratio is like a television. But now this one is wide. And it's HD and it's awesome. So when I plugged it in and I even set up my banners behind me, you couldn't, like, I have a green screen that's only like 5 feet wide or 6 feet wide. But my camera was showing the edge of it. So it's not wide enough. So I had to go back and fix my background. So as you see, I got the details. Got Fred down there and Heathcliff. I got some paintings. That painting down there is like an apple guy. I got my drawings here. I'm bringing a C2E2. Got my Tiki guy. I'm bringing a C2E2. Go-Go Z I'm bringing. But I got all my cast characters on the couch back there. I got some Gilbert pillows and Drew and Jot pillows. I got a plush Wolf Boy and a plush Nev, his little friend Nev, and then the squirrel. And then I got a plush crate, and then, of course, plush cat and hat. And right here is all my little Star Wars guys. I got shelves behind me that are Star Wars-y. But I put the big painting behind me because the color pops behind my head. And if without the painting, you see the figures, but it just looks dark. It just looks like a dark mass. So I like when color pops behind me. So, and I have my Electric Milk Comics rug. I have a carpet right down there. My spinner racks. And the spinner racks are filled with comics, but only comic books I made. So on both of those spinner racks are comic books that I made or had a part of making or I am part of. But like there's Super Pet books on that side. Super Power books. There's Yogs over here. There's Tiny Titans. So I'm very aware of what's in the background. And of course my Darth Vader standee. There's a guy who makes these stand-ups and he makes them of action figures. And he's a little dark right now. He doesn't pop from the background, but he's still cool. I dig it, man. I dig it. Mickey's awesome. She's sending me hearts and sparkles. She's sending me thumbs up. And Mickey's awesome. I'm going to have some Gordy music playing in the background. But I got some drawings. I just have to finish these pages. I got to see if I can color some by this week. And today's still Wednesday. Today's still Wednesday. Today's still Wednesday, so I still have time. But I got to try to get these pages done before I got a deadline. So right now the mathematical deadline is not so scary. I'm still doing it. I wish I could show you what I'm making here, but it's pretty cool. I'm making Flash Gordon. This is page 5. I gotta ink the pages and try to color them up so Flash Gordon people can see what I'm doing. You know? But there's no, I can't give away secrets. I can't show you stuff. I have a book that I just got from the printer. It was so cool. I made a video already, but I'm gonna release the video probably the same weekend as C-Tweeter. You're gonna have another video. It's gonna be an unboxing video and like a video showing you online where you can buy this fantastic historical book. They're teasing us, man. They're teasing us, Baltazar. I know, that's what I do. I'm just a big tease. That's what people say. You tease a lot of people. Then my mom comes on there and says, she asked me, is everything you tell people true? I'm like, yeah, everything is true. Because it's easier when I don't have to lie. I should probably draw something you guys could see, right? Shut up and draw. Like Wayne. Wayne's saying stuff to me right now. I'm going to read what Wayne's saying. Because Wayne is right. Hey, man. Wayne is doing right. But we just did an All Yeah podcast with, with Johnny and Franco and Scoop McMania. We were all doing our thing, and it was real cool. And lately when I pod, or when I do these live shows, it feels like I'm good for at least 2 hours. After 2 hours, I start winding down, I guess. So the pod to me felt a little fast, like before we knew it, we were done. And the guys will probably be like, people are writing to me right now, but the guys will probably be in the morning like, you went on again? You did another show? I'm like, heck yeah, man. I needed to draw. I needed to keep going. Like sometimes I need to do this. I need to keep going just to keep going. I need to keep going so I can keep going. Does that make sense? Plus I look good today. I'm nice, handsome. The beard looks good. The hat. Everything's working today, man. Hey, man. I know, I hear you. I hear you. People are like, did you hear that guy? He's saying all kinds of stuff. I'm not sure if he speaks the truth. I always speak truth. Everything I say to you guys is the truth. Don't need to make anything up. Wish I could show you. Right now I'm inking Dale Arden and Flash Gordon. Spoiler! No, it's not. They're on the cover, man. They're on the cover. Oh, but every time I do a live stream, it seems like my people, my publishers and things, they get a little nervous. Make sure you don't say this. I'm like, I won't. I got it. I'm professional. I know how it works, you know. But man, I've been working every day. I wrote some stories today. I'm gonna show you what I wrote. You probably won't even be able to see it, but I'm gonna show you what I wrote. Oh, I can show you what I drew. Yeah, how about that? I'm gonna show you what I drew. I drew some covers. I drew some covers in my iPad. I have an iPad. I could show you this. I wrote some stories with my new character called Dagmar. She's my little dragon character. But I drew the cover for Looney Loon #1. Eventually I'm gonna have this. Everything's falling apart here. This is Looney Loon #1. There's the cover. See it? That's a cover sketch I did outside on my patio, on my deck. I have a deck. I'm gonna show you the time lapse. It's pretty cool. Watch. Look at that. It's taking shape. That's Looney Loon #1 cover. This character is going to appear in the crossover I'm doing with Jamie Cosley. Me and Jamie are going to do a crossover book. Every year we're going to do a book. The next book is going to be Marker Mouse meets Looney Loon. Look at, I have another one here. This is a character called Dagmar. She's a little dragon. She breathes fire. she's always hungry, and she wants to eat the little hippo guy, and she wouldn't mind eating Looney Loon either. She will, because that's her. She's gonna be red. She got a little bikini on. Her name's Dagmar. She's really cool. So that's what I drew today. I wrote some stories with those two characters today, and it's always like when I write a character, sometimes I don't know what the character does, and the character I'm thinking, man, this is a cool character. I like the way it looks, but I don't know what it does. I don't know what the character does. So this one took a little bit of thinking, a little figuring out, but now I'm vibing, man. It's really good. It's going well, and I was able to write some stories with them today very easily. It just flowed. So I can't wait to get back to the coffee shop to write some more stuff. So I'm going to show you the thumbnails, even though, yeah, here's a page. Even though you won't know what it is, even though you don't know what this page right here, can't even tell what it is, but see her sniffing? She's sniffing the little rhino guy right there on his head. And then she goes, oh, you smell so good. Then she burns his arm a little bit because she wants to eat him. She starts cooking him. So these are pretty fun. This is a pretty fun book. So I was out there today when I should have been writing other things, but Dagmar stories were coming in pretty clear. You know? Pretty clear, I tell you. Ooh, geez, I tell you, they're coming in pretty clear. All right, let's see. Wayne says, you have to shout. You have to shout to drown out the critic. Yeah. Swig. Post live. We're post-living live. Yeah. We're live again. I'm going to keep going. Every time I go live, I'm at this thing. I use StreamYard. So they give you like 50 hours of free stuff. But once you peak that 50 hours, then you have to pay. So I keep deleting. I keep deleting recordings so I can make room. But all the recordings they're on YouTube. They stay up on YouTube. Once they go on YouTube, they stay up there unless I take them off YouTube. Because today when we went live on Aya Podcast, both me and Franco both hit live on our YouTube channel. Oh yeah, Comics YouTube channel. So I had to erase one. I erased the one that had less time. So the one of them recorded for an hour and 45 minutes, and the other one recorded for 112. So like, all right, I took off the one with less, but it's up there, man. The show we just did right now is on the Aya Comics YouTube. Probably right in a row. That fits. Got more drip than the faucet. Yeah, man. You got it, brother. You got it. Speaking in the lingo. Yeah. Quick question. In Lunar Lizard #1, right, there's a little Viking guy frozen in ice. Does he have a story? Yes, he does. His name is Rupert. And I'm writing a story. I wrote a story already about him, which, let's see, maybe I wrote Lunar Lizard #3. Lunar Lizard #3 is a story where you see where Webster interacts with Lunar Lizard, and there's a new character called Larry the janitor. He's another lizard. But I should put out a Rupert comic that is maybe Lunar Lizard #4. But I have a time travel book with daring dogs. It's possible to meet Rupert. They could go to the Viking age and meet him. But yeah, he does have a story. He I don't know how he gets frozen, but I know he's from another time. But I didn't really think of him too much. But I know that he definitely has a story. So he might be returning. He's definitely in the Who's Who in Aya Comics universe. I have some coffee on my glasses. I'm going to clean my glasses. This is the part of the show where I clean my glasses. Look at that. Clean them. Oh, that's much better. I can see already. Specs. There was a coffee splash on there. You're drinking coffee at night, Baltazar. Yes, I am. But yeah, Rupert will return. Eventually, all my guys return. It's like, I got all these stories. I just have to get to them. But all the bigger stories are interrupting my flow, man, my flow. But I got to get past Flash Gordon and the AEW book, and I'll be able to do more. But I'm not going to stop. Love that time lapse. Thanks, Wayne. I'm going to be posting those on YouTube. You'll see the true video. because I have a Captain Camel one up there now, and a Meteorite, and I think Webster characters. I like posting those little time-lapse videos. They're cool. Looney Loon and Dagmar look fun. Crossover. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. They're cool. I like Looney Loon a lot. I like Looney Loon. I created that character when I was in 5th grade. So in 5th grade, I created Looney Loon, and I just held on to him. And everyone else in his comic is all new guys. They're guys I made up, but he's the kind of character that is like Woody Woodpecker, like Bugs Bunny, that type of cartoon, like Hanna-Barbera, like Quick Draw McGraw, Yogi, and Huckleberry Hound, all those guys. He belongs like with them. So that's his kind of like his vibe. That's where he fits in the Aya Comics universe. So it's kind of cool. Oh yeah, Late Night with the Famous Cartoonist. Heck yeah, man. Philip. Hey, Buck, is that a flying elephant? Is that a Dumbo on there? Or is that a flower? Man, I can't even tell anymore. I can't tell, man. I can't tell. But that's cool, man. I'm glad we got people in here. Swig for everybody watching. You don't need to drink coffee right now. You could be drinking anything. I know Johnny's drinking his purple tea. He's got some purple stuff that gives him an effect. Where's syrup? Purple syrup, he said? But here, look it. I brought ice. And I'm going to pour it in my... I got a cup of soda. Just soda. It's just... I like Diet Pepsi. So I'm going to pour it in there. Just because I needed more ice. There you go. Now it's going to be chill. Now I'm going to do real chill. And the coffee gets me like a little zing. Like, lifts me up a little bit. I had a little... after the Aya podcast, I was real hungry. I was starving. So, like, I had a Chick-fil-A. We had that today for dinner. My daughter came home about whatever she came home from school. And of course, I already know the answer, but I already asked her, what do you want for dinner? She said, Chick-fil-A. Like, all right. So I went to get it. So, but I realized that I ate Chick-fil-A, but it wore off. Now I'm starving again. Like, how does that happen? You get real full. I got real full eating Chick-fil-A and little nuggets. But now I'm like, man, I need to eat. So I had 3 pieces of those little square nuggets. I ate those. And I had a little tiny little Dove chocolate, a little one. They taste good, you know. I had one of those, but I can't just eat that I can't eat that and then drink soda. So I had to make some coffee. It's half a cup. So coffee and a little Dove chocolate. It's good. Swig. When people are like, you're going too detailed, Baltazar. Nobody cares about all this stuff. They do. People care. Because I have, not everyone knows it in my house, or maybe they do, but I have a secret can. I have a can in my cabinet that it's got Dad's secret stash in there. And it's all the stuff I'm not supposed to eat, but it's in there. And I would normally eat sugar-free chocolate, but I go for the real stuff now, man. But I don't overdo it. I do it like now when I needed it. It's like, I need it. I'm starving. I'm going to have that. So, swig. This is my last one. On Jamar Nicholas' show, when he's done with coffee, he's done. But I'm gonna keep going. I watched a little bit of him today, but we started our own show. Done. This is the song playing right now. Gordy's song that it's real strong to me, and every time I hear it, I hear lyrics. It's called Glacier Canyon. So if you go on SoundCloud and look at Chef Gordy, that's what he's under now. Go to Chef Gordy and you can hear his songs and Sounds of Chucktown, but the song Glacier Canyon, that's what's playing now. That's one of my favorite songs. Like out of all the songs. Pretty cool. Oh, you guys, I'm getting behind on these messages. D Brad is here. West Coast D Brad. What? You're on again? Hello. Yeah, I just kept going, man. I wasn't ready. Like the Aya podcast felt short to me. Swig. Oh yeah, it's cold. It's cold and fizzy. Feel the burn. It's my wife says, feel the burn. Awesome, Rupert. Lunar Lizard has been a blast. Thanks. Yeah, man. Lunar Lizard originally was black and white, and it was a 32-page book. And when we did the color versions, we did two 20-page books and donated them to the kids in hospitals. So I have issue 1 and issue 2, which is originally the 32 pages from the original one, but I colored it all. So I had to make 9 extra pages for issue 2. So issue 2 is like half of it is new stuff, which is really cool. And I made new covers, colored them up again. Even though Lunar Lizard #1 had cover, I recolored it, made it different. So it looks really cool. I'm working on an issue 3. Everything's eventually going to happen. Just got to get there. So I'm trying to do one a month. I'm trying to do a comic a month. I got one that arrived today, secret comic, and then I got another I want to send by Friday morning. I want to send to the printer. So it's really cool, man. I'm keeping it going. Looney Loon sounds fun. When I was in 3rd grade, I created a little bird character named Pee-wee. I was digging through some old stuff and found old notebooks and doodled all over them. Yeah, it's cool to find your old drawings from when you're a kid, your old characters, and redraw them now. Bring the skills you have now, everything you learned since you were a little kid, and then redesign them or draw them again in your own style now. That's kind of what I did with a lot of these characters, especially with the Cray characters and Yogs. Brought a lot of those guys back, and some of the guys in the Yogs book are guys that I made up when I was like in 5th grade, and like that's when I really started making my own stuff. It was 5th grade, and I would make comic strips in class, and just people would read them. I had this character called Pappy Pigskin. He was a farmer, Pappy Pigskin. He had pigs and ducks and stuff. He had animals. He was really fun, and maybe I'll bring those guys. But there's a lot of stuff. So all my new characters definitely influenced from these older ones. I like that Fred Flintstone Heathcliff you have. Yeah, man. I think they're both Banks. They both Banks. Heathcliff is like he's softer. He's a blow mold. But Fred is from the 60s. He's an old one. He's prehistoric. And I have a table of guys over there who are Fred and Barney, Wilma, Betty, and Cars. But I have a lot of stuff here but I want to make my background real comfortable. Plus, it's real clean now down here, so I could walk to my computer and not have to walk over stuff or stumble, or hopefully nothing falls. And even my daughter told me I clean up. Most people say, hey, you clean up nicely. But she meant, no, I clean up my art studio nicely. Not me. I'm like, I always smell good, but, you know. She meant I clean up nice. Like, cleaned up everything nice. Yeah. Like, I was into making my own characters early on. I need to do it more often. Yeah, man, do it all the time. I make up characters almost every day, it feels like. All the time. Whenever I draw in my sketchbook, like, new characters come out of every time I sit and draw. And if it's not a new character, like if I don't know the name and all this stuff, I still like draw something that looks cool. And I just let my thoughts and my drawings go a certain way and let it happen. Smack that like button, everybody. Yeah, smack the like button. Give me thumbs up. Subscribe. It took us a long time to get 1,000 subscribers. And I think we're at 1,200 now. So we got that 200 subscribers really quickly. We're at 1.2K. I don't know if that's 200. I'm not sure what that is. But I think it means 1,200. 1.2. And yeah, like and subscribe. I try to go all the time because I subscribe or I pay to do these shows. So I could do StreamYard. I pay every year. I pay in January. So the bad thing about it is like I do all these things like StreamYard and everything I do stuff on, like StreamYard and I don't know if it's eBay, subscriptions to things, you know. Oh, Dropbox. I got all of these things that I need to be famous, to be the famous cartoonist. But everything's always due in January. And so January, man, I had to pay a lot of bills all of a sudden. It's like everybody wanted like $400. So I had to pay a lot of stuff. So what I'm saying is like I paid for StreamYard. So if I do, the more streams I do, the cheaper they are. Like this stream today's probably costing me $2. So because I already did like, this is my third one this week or second, I don't know. But if I do a show a week, it costs me like $3 a week or something. So I mean, it breaks it down like that. But if I do one show a month, man, it's like a $12 show. You know, I was like, come on. So if I do more shows, like eventually I could get these down to 50 cents. So that's the Chicago style of listening to it. You know, it's kind of like you buy a new jacket for $200 and you wear it once, it just costs you $200. You wear it twice, it's $100. You wear it every day for a week, you know, it gets cheaper. So, so it costs a lot of money to look this cool, you know. It does, man, it does. Philip, $8. Smack that like button. That's right. Said his music is great. Yeah, I love Gordy's music. Hopefully, I don't get you know, all that stuff. But I don't, you know, be fine. Maybe back on those Pappy Pigskin. That's true. I gotta find those drawings. You know what I should do? I should just print. I got a bunch of comics. I made some Who's Who books back then. I was like 5th, 6th grade with all my characters in it. I should find that and like put those in, like make an extra book of the Who's Who in Aya Comics universe. Like I know that it's gonna be 10 issues, and I got issue 11 is gonna be the crossover issue. Maybe 12. Issue 12 will be all the guys who I created in 5th grade. That might be fun. I don't know if I put all their bios in there yet. I don't know. But it's cool. I used to draw on paper that my dad would bring home from work. It was always like flyers and the sales papers. But all of the papers are like yellow and green and orange. So I would draw on that, and then I would color the characters on there. And if the characters needed white, I would use the white crayon. So that was kind of cool. Use crayon. The white crayon. Yeah. You guys digging it? I know you would. I knew you would, man. I'm gonna draw a few more things here. Even though you can't see it. Maybe I could draw something that you can see. I don't know. I'm drawing Flash Gordon. I'm drawing Dale Arden right now. So you better be quiet, Baltazar. Swig for secret stuff. But man, I really like making comics. I'm going on tour pretty soon. Everything's building up right now, man. Everything's falling into place. Everything is where it should be. Where should you be, Baltazar? No. The critic, he's taking it easy right now on me. I think he might be tired. I think he wasted some breath on the earlier and it didn't work. The critic is coming. He's coming for you and your children. He's gonna get into your brains. See, I don't know. Let's see. I got Dale. Oh, that's right. I just looked at reference. She doesn't have the Archie lines. She has freckles. I drew her with freckles. I know there was something about her that I made. Something about her that I wanted to add to her that made her look unique. But if you come to our store in beautiful downtown Skokie, free comic book day, we're going to have the Cat in the Hat comic. The book is going to be there. We have Cat in the Hat comic. The debut. We're going to have our guest, the Santos Sisters creators. Sorry, I forgot their names right now. I don't even know. I didn't even forget them. I just don't know. And we're going to have Maria Wolf, which is so cool. And when Joe at the store, Skokie Joe, he said, hey, man, I'm going to get this Maria Wolf artist at our store. And I said, how you going to do that? He goes, I don't know. I'm like, all right. And then later, a few weeks later, he says, hey, man, I got Maria Wolf for free comic book day. I'm like, whoa. That's how Joe works. And he showed me her work, and I really like her work. That's the way Joe is, man. Joe said, I got you. And he brought Maria Wolf. The Santos Sisters. And the Santos Sisters are, that's the name of their comic. And It's real cool. It looks like Archie comics, but it's real. What do you call? It's a little bit more mature, but it's fun. It's really cool. So we got them coming to the store too, the creators. And I always thought that the Santos sisters creators were Santos sisters. I always thought they were two sisters. But the name of the comic is that the creators are not sisters. There's one man and a woman, and separate. You know, they're not together. Like they're not even related. So it's kind of cool. It's cool that that's happening. I dig it, man. I dig it. I digging it fresh, yo, as the kids say. Man, that's fresh. It's fresh, yo. Digging it fresh, yo. So I like that stream you did in the middle of the night. Yeah, that was real cool. It was real cool when we couldn't see what you were drawing. But you kept talking anyway. I did something weird here. All right, I got you. I got you. I'm drawing things. But I really have to get this done. Otherwise, I would draw something else. But this one, like, I'm running out of days, man. I'm running out of days and running out of light. But eventually, you'll see. When you get the Flash Gordon book, I think it comes out in November. When you look at page 5 and 6, you'll say, hey, I watched him draw that on a live stream. But I didn't see him drawing it. I knew he was drawing it, but I didn't see the drawing. So that'll be fun. Yeah, great show, Baltazar. It's cool. Man, I want to show you this because it shows Flash and it shows the residents of Mongo, planet Mongo. Pretty cool. I was about to finish, but I realized I didn't draw the top panel. Like, hey, man. How dare you finish and not finish? That's what it was. I finished, but I wasn't finished. How can you finish and not finish, man? This is cool. It's a good time. This book is going to be cool. It's fresh. I feel like it's a fresh take. It's cool, right? It's cool to have a fresh take. A fresh steak's always good, Baltazar. See, now I'm getting hungry again, man. Getting hungry again. Is Eric Wolfgang still here? I watched your show, man. I watched your interview with the Cartoonist by Night guys. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I dug it. Digging it, dug it. And if you guys watch Jamie Cosley's show, he does a new, he did a new show called, You Should Be Reading This. And it has a little intro from me on there. So it's kind of cool. So maybe watch his show. My intro is only like 4 seconds long, but it's pretty cool. And all I say is you should be reading this. That's not even a spoiler, because I say it right away. It's not a spoiler, Baltazar. I feel that. Oh, I forgot that you can't see what I'm doing. You guys like the music? Can you hear it? Probably get struck later. Every time I say that, I get struck. When I don't say it, I'm fine. But I'm prepared. I'm taking a risk. I can no longer show the Yogs video. It's the time I gotta go through all kinds of hoops. Jump through hoops. But you know what? Facebook is cool. I mean, YouTube is cool. So YouTube's like, yeah, man, you're good. You're good to go, man. We get it. We understand. But my son has a music distributor now. So that's what's happening. Which is real cool. I'm glad he's got that thing going on. And he's forming a band, like a group with his posse at the school. I forgot what their names are, but he's working on, I forgot what they call themselves. I mean, I know the boys. I forgot what they call themselves. And he's teaming up with these guys, and they're making music together, and it's really cool. And when I pick him up this weekend, I'm gonna listen. He's gonna have samples for me. He's gonna say, "Hey man, listen to this, man." Maybe they'll call me Daddy-O because I'm cool. Hey Daddy-O. They're not gonna say Daddy-O, you old guy. No man, sorry. Yeah, I've been feeling good, man. I've been feeling good. I've been feeling fresh. Feeling good and fresh. Yeah, this is the first. I just inked Flash Gordon the way he looks like in the comic. This is the first drawing of him. First appearance of Flash Gordon in the comic. I just did it right before your eyes. You saw me draw it, but you didn't see me draw it. You didn't see drawing, you know? But you saw me draw it. I watched him draw it too. At least he was saying it. So I wanted to draw some wrestling stuff, but man, I really gotta get this. Gotta get this out there, man. I'm running out of time. And the days just go by real fast for me. Like, I got up later, but I don't know what time I got up. Maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that. But it's just like by the time I got up at that time, I did a whole bunch of stuff, and now it's like it's been 12 hours. Yeah, it's been about 12. It's been about 10 hours since I was awake. So I think about all the stuff I did in 10 hours. I did pretty good. But I'm still ready to go, man. Most people like work all day and come home from work and have dinner, and then I don't know what they do. They go on the internet, have dinner, watch TV. I don't do any of that. I just have dinner, and then I continue to draw stuff. Must be nice, Baltazar. Oh, I don't know. Didn't mean to get you mad at me, brother. But no, it's cool. Working all the time. I guess it's like owning your own place, owning your own restaurant. People in the restaurant business, or just in small. If you're just a small business owner, you're always working. I'm gonna go back to the shop tonight, honey. Got things to do. That kind of thing. I just looked at reference because I got all the character. What I do is I make all the characters and I put them all in one spot. I put them all on one page. So then when I need to know how they look, I just look at that one page. I don't have to find out where did I draw them again. So I'll clip all the characters and put them on one spot. And then they all have their colors and stuff. And do it again. I'm looking. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I do that with all the comics I make. And a lot of times when I'm working with publishers, the first thing I do is make like a character sheet. And a lot of times I've been told, I don't know who told me it, but I just know I've been told that you don't have to make the character sheet. We already know you could draw them. I said, yeah, but it's more like for me. I do it anyway. Just so when I color them, I could just pick the colors and get them going. A lot of times, I still know all of the colors by number. But now with the way Photoshop works now is like, I have to pay for those colors now. I have to pay to use the colors. But I do. It's like $7 a month or something. But I pay to use them, but I still know the numbers of the colors. If I need it and the character doesn't have that color, I can still type it in. So I still do that. But if the characters already has all the colors, I make swatches. I make swatches of rocks and grass and background and stuff like that. So it takes a little bit sometimes, but once I have it, man, it's cool. You know, it's cool to have that. I'm drawing fire right now. There's a fire pit. This guy says he's doing this stuff. I don't see it. He said to wait. He said to wait. It's coming out in November. You'll see it. Unless there's a preview. If there's a preview, you'll see page 6. Usually with paper cuts so far, when I had previews, they would say, send us what you want to be in the preview. So last 2 books with Yogs and Yogs 2, I sent them the first 6 pages. I think Yogs' first book had the first 12 pages are online. But that's cool. I better save. Save. I'm going to swig. And now I'm going to read. I'm going to read some comments now. This is the part of the show where we gain followers. People are like, I want to buy your stuff, man. And if you want to buy any of my comics, follow the link. There's an Electric Mount Comics link in the video. There's artbaltazar.com will take you to my store too. And don't be afraid of when the website says it's insecure. Just go. You'll get there. And I don't know what the insecure thing is. I think I got to figure it out. I got to get on the phone with my Turbify people, get it all straightened out. But the site is safe, and when you pay, it does. I don't see any of your numbers now, so you're good. I don't mean to scare you. So, but I got 3 orders. I got just like in the last 2 days, I got 3 orders. I shipped stuff out on Monday. Now I got 3 more, so I got to send those up. Sweet. So thank you for ordering. I have someone who just ordered all my stickers, all my merch. They ordered merch. So if you go check out my site, I got a lot of cool stuff. Stephen Jenkins? Is that Stephen Jenkins or just Stephen J? Stephen J is here. Oh yeah, Stephen J. Greg and Fake Peter Dos Santos. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're good. They're coming to our store on Free Comic Book Day. And I know the names when I'm there. I just forgot who they were right now. But yeah, Joe did real good by contacting people, and I was real impressed with what he did. He says, "Did you watch A Cartoonist by Night with Alejandro Rosato?" I did. I like that one too, man. I like listening to these guys, Alejandro and Wolfgang. I know other stories. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I remember their stories because I like when they talk about me kind of stories, and I remember their stories differently because of my point of view. But when I hear them say their story, I really like that. Like I get the point of view of them. And like when Wolfgang started to do this stuff when he was like 12, he was a little kid, and then Alejandro tells about his experience of doing things, and it was cool that Alejandro said some stuff that I didn't know. Because when we drive to Cincinnati once a year, we drive there and back, so we have like 7 hours in the car with each other, and it's real cool because all we do is talk. And even when I come back from the trip, my wife says, 7 hours in a car? What do you do that whole time? So we talk. She goes, what do you talk about? So we just talk about everything. Talk about comics. That was good. So it's really fun, man. Yeah, those are good shows. Keep doing your shows, man. I really enjoy them. Famous cartoonist draws secret things. Yeah, I am. I cannot show you. I'm on the last panel. I wish I could, but I can't. Hey, Bill Wilkerson is here. What's your favorite color? I don't even know, man. I like blue. I like red. I like yellow. I like red, yellow, and blue because they make all the other colors, you know? It's like Mama and Papa, you know? I don't know what yellow is. Mama, Papa, and one other one. I don't know. It's kind of like the Planet of the Apes astronauts only brought one girl. Like, what are you thinking? They got to be very patient and bring one girl. They should have brought like several. They should have brought mostly girls because they're going to say, we're going to repopulate the planet when we get there. And the girl's like, oh, and they're like winking at her. They should have brought more women. But she ended up dying anyway. Spoiler, she died. And then they were doomed from the beginning. Sweet. So you got red, yellow, and blue. I'm a primary color guy. I like all of them. I don't know. I am going to go watch a show with my wife now. Talk to you later. Yeah, man, enjoy TV. That's important time. Important time with the wife. Round tube, soda, all that. But it was a good time, man. I watched the Oscars with my wife, and I watched a housewife show with her. Like the lady has a Vegas thing now. She sings in Vegas. I forget their names. Oh, Erica Jane. Erica Jane. I watched her. I like her. She sings and dances for people. Yeah. Will you have any sketches of the Flash Gordon characters for sale? Probably not. I could draw some though. I should draw some. I don't have any right now. All the sketches I have of Flash Gordon are all digital. So, I could draw some. I'll draw some sketches maybe. That'll be fun. That'd be real cool. Bill Wilkerson. You're insecure. I am? Oh yeah, my website's yeah, my website's insecure. It says it is, but it works though. It works. You just gotta like encourage the website. You're okay. You'll be fine, and then it'll work. It's very insecure with itself. Maybe it just needs to rest. Bill Wilkerson. I've been rewatching original Star Trek, Red, Yellow, Blue forever. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. I never really watched Star Trek too much, so I started watching the original series. It was on Netflix, and I made it through like the first 5 maybe episodes. And then I'm like, okay, I get it. This is what it is. So I understand it. But then the first movie I ever saw was when Captain Kirk was talking to, like, I forgot if it was his brother or Spock's brother, and he turned into God or something. I saw that one. That was the very first movie I saw Star Trek, besides the original. I really enjoy the original. I saw the original one when I was a kid, but probably in the last few years, I saw it twice, and I really enjoy it. I like the original Star Trek, the motion picture, because I dig it how sci-fi and weird it is, and like slow and boring, and like they're so proud of their camera shots and their costumes, and I like how every character shows up on the scene and it's a big event. Bones is here and he has a beard. Like, whoa. So I like that about that movie. But I never saw the rest. I also saw the one where Picard crashed the Enterprise into the woods. They crashed into a forest. I saw that one, but I forgot what it was. But I know those are only 2 I really saw. I never saw I don't think I ever saw any of the Wrath of Khan or any of those. I wasn't ever a Star Trek guy. And I tried it with the motion picture, but when I was a kid, I was like, this movie was horrible. But now I watch it, I like it. And so I tried the original series, but it just felt, I get it. Like, I got it. And then I didn't need to watch anymore. I understand. I know all the stories, like Star Trek 3, like Spock dies or he comes back as a kid or something. I know what happens in all of them. I don't know, spoiler. Yeah. Christopher Van Dusen. All right, good to see you still doing what you do. Hope you are well. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm here chilling. I'm doing good. Oh, yeah. Wayne brought up Chakotay. I also watched that. I watched the Chakotay show and Janeway and 7 of 9. That's the only Star Trek series that I've ever seen. I watched it, and I enjoyed that one. I saw the secret origin of the Borg lady. She turned into a robot to a human. That was cool. And I like Chakotay. And I always thought he was an alien because he had like some things on his face, but I guess that was just a tattoo. But and then Janeway was cool because I remember her from Cheers. She was Sam's girlfriend on one of the Cheers episode because she was running for governor or something like that. She was a politician, and she was using Sam for arm candy because he looked good. He was a baseball pitcher, and she drumming up votes with his popularity. It was cool. I like I like that one. Was that Voyager? Or was it Deep Space Nine? I think it was Voyager. I saw that one. Chakotay, the one with Spock's half-brother, Star Trek 5. Yeah, that's the one I saw. The Final Frontier. Then I saw one where Kirk died. He fell on, a bridge fell on him or something. I saw that one. Is that the one where Picard crashes? It might be the same one. I know I saw that one. I saw Kirk die, and I went to see it because I knew he's gonna die in it. It was spoiled already. He's like, I'm gonna go see it. I saw it. Me and friends went to see it. I don't know. Frontier and the Crashing Enterprises Generations. Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw that one. It was okay. Like, they were just movies to me. Like, I wasn't in a big Trekkie, and I wasn't, I didn't care what happened. I just watched what happened. So, they were fine. But I was told that all the movies I saw were the bad ones, because I guess the odd ones are bad, and the even ones are good. I don't know how that happens. I wish they did that with Star Wars. I wish they made all of them good. But they're good. Star Wars is fine, too. Whatever. Like, I ended up watching all of Star Wars, even like Disney Plus Star Wars. I'm there at 2 a.m. watching them. I'm there at 2 a.m. watching Star Wars, no matter what's happening, which is kind of cool, you know. So I enjoy them when they're on the air at 2 a.m. And I recently watched Obi-Wan again. I watched the whole thing in like one night. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. When you watch it again, knowing what's happening, the scenes that felt boring in the first place, they go faster now. Like, I didn't like an Obi-Wan where the extra characters do things that they make them do, and it doesn't really affect the story, but it does a little bit. And I gotta watch it again to figure out, how did Obi-Wan get with all those people? Like, all of a sudden he's hanging out with a whole bunch of people on a ship. Like, I can't remember how he got on that ship with them, but everything's fine. I love the Vader stuff. And same with Ahsoka. I watched Ahsoka a few times already, and I really like that one too. And I saw the new the new zombie stormtroopers are out now, like for pre-order. Man, those are cool. And I like those. I forget how much I like them. And I saw an interview yesterday too. Or the weekend, like, I painted a lot of stuff. You can see I painted these guys over the weekend. Those guys right there. Painted them. Painted some of this stuff. I was listening to a lot of Star Wars interviews, like convention panels and interviews with Anakin Skywalker and Rosario Dawson and stuff. And I listened to one where they were talking about Ahsoka. And it made me want to watch Ahsoka again, because I forgot about the zombie stormtroopers. They were cool. So that one, like, that left off on such a cool thing where I want to watch it more. I want to watch it again. I can't wait for season 2. And they said they're doing a season 2, which is pretty awesome. Chakotay was on Voyager. Yeah, that's the one I watched. I like that one. I like Chakotay. He was good. I like Janeway. I don't know if they were ever romantic, were they? I got an itch. I think a spider just spun a web on me. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling like threads on my face. Is that it? Sometimes it's spiders. There's tiny spiders down here, and I think that's what's giving me powers. They come down on me and just like land on my hat. This is the part on the show where I scratch my face. It's like, Bill Wilkinson, do you sleep? Or when do you sleep? Oh, I sleep when I'm tired. Normally, lately, I've been going to bed at like 4, 5, 6 in the morning. And I wake up around noonish. I set my alarm so I could get up so I don't have to sleep. If I don't set my alarm, I'll sleep till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So I set my alarm so I could get up around noon. So tomorrow I got to do things. So, man, I got to wait. Man, I forgot. I got to do stuff tomorrow. I got to get out of the house and drive. Swig. In fact, I got to make a phone call tonight. See all this stuff. The adult responsibilities kick in. Sometimes that happens. You guys hear the Gordy music okay? Hopefully it won't get me in trouble today. So I'm gonna go back and do some more. Try to finish up this page. I got a few things I gotta do, man. I'm looking forward to the next few days. I'm looking forward to every day. And normally when I wake up in the morning, you know how like you get that, oh my God, I woke up. It's always real painful to wake up because it feels like you didn't sleep enough or you need more rest. But lately when I get up, I think about all the stuff that I get to do today. Like wake up and do the things that make you happy. And if you do that stuff, it helps get out of bed a lot easier. So I did that. I get to work on Flash Gordon. And I just have to get these pages out there, man. I'm on page 5. I'm inking page 5 right now, but I think I drew up to page like 30 something. Might be up to page 40 by now. The stories are real fun. What delayed me a little bit getting started today was the weather outside, man. It was so cool, so nice out there. So I got my sketchbook and some cup of coffee and went outside and started drawing. That was real cool. See, let me read this because I forgot who the characters are here. But I can't read it to you. But yeah, I got it. All I'm going to say is one character says, "Not cool, bro, not cool." It's true. It's true. He says that. It's funny. This is really cool because it's reminiscent of what me and Franco do with like Tiny Titans and Itty Bitty Hellboy. It's just really fun. It's the way we make comics, and there's a lot of stuff that's happening in this book that I never know what's coming until I start figuring out the jokes. You know, it's kind of fun. We wrote a few things today just on conversation. And we got, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you. Like, it's cool. Like, even Frank was asking me, "Hey, did you get to that gag about this?" I'm like, "No, not yet." So here's our whole, this is the whole book. This is the whole Flash Gordon script. Gotta make sure I press save here. I did. So this is the whole book. It's gonna be like 80 pages to 100 pages. But here's the notes I made. See the notes? But look what I did. Here's page. Try to keep them in order. So when I do a page, I put it in, flip it back, wherever. But look at, I have this page of notes. And page 2, no notes. Page 3, page 2 and 3. Look, I get to page 4 where there's notes again. So all these pages are like the script. I didn't even get to it yet. So this is all going to be in the comic. So all these pages, these are only 2 pages of notes, of thumbnails. So this one, I didn't even start them. So, and then look at this one, says October 3rd, 2023 update. So I didn't even get there yet, man. So when Franco asked me the other day, "Hey man, what about this gag?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember that." And then I looked on my papers. I didn't even get there yet. So there's a lot of stuff I gotta get to. Gotta get there. Johnny's here. We're Balloon. Johnny, Iron Man, Artie. Yeah, man. I was still awake, Johnny. Like, I was still good. I was like, and actually, like, after our show, I had to eat something. And I made some coffee. I drank some coffee, so I'm good probably to another 5 hours. I don't know. Gonna be going, man. You're a good man, sir. Time to take a screenshot to get a preview of Flash Gordon. Yeah. So it's cool. So we got a lot of our stories. Oh, look, I got more on me. I got more on me here. Something's happening. Something's happening in my glasses. They're fogging up. All right, that's better. It's better, man. It's better. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I got so much stories, and I only made it to, I think we got a 6-page. It's either 5 or 6 pages. I only made it to a page and a half. I'm only on the 2nd page of notes. And I'm not even done with the 2nd page, like half of the 2nd page. Yeah, page and a half I did. So it's going to be cool. We got a lot more to go. This is going to be a real funny book. It's going to be a real funny book. It's going to be good. Good. Daniel Dealer here, what he would say, I like it, it's good. Well, hopefully they'll like it, because I never worked with Flash Gordon people before, like the owners. I think they'll get it though. That's why I got to do these pages so they understand what it looks like, what I'm doing. It's possible they'll say, hey man, they might say, hey, you suck, Baltazar, and I'll have to do it all again. I don't know. Never know, man. Never know. You never ever know. Hopefully Friday night, I'm going to tease it a little bit. Maybe. It might happen. I'm not sure. But there might be a hotel stream. A hotel show from Friday night, maybe. I got to see how things go. But I told my son, I say, maybe we could do a stream. We'll be on there together. So we'll see. We'll see how the hotel goes. I got to pick him up from school. But it'd be cool to do a hotel show. Know what I mean? We know what you mean, man. Yeah. I'm drawing a book right now. I'm drawing a character holding a book. Spoiler. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. It's weird drawing stuff, but I can't show you what I'm drawing. Yeah, great show, Baltazar. You were great last night. If only I could have saw what you were drawing. Yeah. I understand, man. Johnny's still here too? It's good. I'm drawing. Of course, I was going to say, I'm drawing Flash Gordon characters. Well, of course. What the book is, man. Jesus, man. Maybe I'll finish this page and then draw something for that you can see. I feel bad now. Maltese Falcon? No, I'm just an all teasing you all the time. Yeah, that guy's show was great. He drew all night, but he didn't show us what he was drawing. Not sure I liked it. You're like, I liked it, but I'm not sure. Let me see. All right, he's looking weird. I gotta move him around. Gotta do something with his feet. Sweet. Oh yeah, man. Let's see. You guys digging it? You guys digging the show? This is, if you're just tuning in, this is the Post Oh Yeah Comics podcast. Just did a podcast with the boys, with the Oh Yeah crew, with Yoko Chips, Franco, Scoot, and me. We're all together. Doing Oh Yeah pod for the masses. We've got a lot of people watching. And it ended, and I felt like, wow, that fell short. So I'm gonna do my own thing. It's like I'm gonna talk some more. I'm gonna say more things. Henceforth, famous cartoonist says things. Says it should be called famous cartoonist says more things. What more can you say? It's funny because when my mom watches the show, she goes, I watched you and I went on there and looked and then came back and you were still talking. How do you talk all that time? Like, I don't know, man. Hey, man. Not sure how to do it, man. All right. I'm tweaking things right now. Character tweaks. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I'm not sure why. I just am. Okay, let me see. I gotta draw the character's tail. It'd be great if we could see it. No. Why don't you show him, Baltazar? I can't right now. People get nervous. Start saying stuff. this is cool. Like, normally I go on, if I do a show, it's like afternoon. I always go on when I feel good, you know? Normally when I just get my fresh pot of coffee and I'm like, I'm going to go right now. Right now I feel good. I had coffee. Henceforth, that stayed. That one thing stayed. That was still consistent. Still consistent, he said. And there's a lot of deets on this page, man. I'm working on a few things right now, and I'm working on a few books that are 20-page books. And we'll see when we publish our own books. 20 pages seems to be pretty fair, like as far as making a book that's worthy of printing, and it's enough story to justify the price of the book. Like anything less than 20 pages is kind of like not enough story for the customer or our fans to purchase. And I feel like it's got to be a minimum of 20 pages. And that's what who else? Forgot who. It was Comixology was saying that too. Like a minimum of 10 pages digitally is worth 99 cents. So we're gonna do that with the minimum of 20 pages for a comic book. So, but what I'm doing is I'm trying to put as many panels in the gags. Like, so if I could tell a panel, if I could tell a gag in, say I do 6 panels, but I stretch it out to 2 pages, I was like, maybe I could tell that 6-panel gag in 1 page. So I've been doing that lately. I've been writing stories that are tighter, but unless the art really needs like that one big panel, but if it doesn't, I try to squeeze them into more jokes per book. That's what I've been doing lately. I'm writing a lot of stuff. So the Dagmar joke I wrote is pretty tight. So right now the whole joke is only it's 2 pages, but there's a lot of panels. There's at least 5 or 6 panels per page, which I guess is normal, what I always do. But I'm trying to give people their money's worth so they don't read the book in like a minute. Know what I mean? That's all right, Baltazar. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's a challenge right now. It's kind of cool to try to make my stories into last longer. And the only way to do it is you add more panels. But it's kind of fun. So I have written a Captain Camel and the Space Crusaders. Captain Camel and the Cosmic Crusaders is the book. And I wrote that. I wrote already 3 issues of it. 3 issues that are, 3 issues will be 20 pages a book. So I already wrote 3 chapters. And that one's real cool because it ties in with Yogg's. It's like in the same universe as Yogg's, which is real cool. It's not a continuation of Yogg's, but you could tell this is the same universe because the Gouache monsters are in there again. You know, like characters appear in that book as well as Yogg's, which is really fun. But they're not like a major. There's no spoilers saying the Gouache monsters are in it. It's kind of like saying, oh, there's Wampas in Boba Fett. Or Sand People, I mean. It'd be cool if there was Wampas in Boba Fett. That'd be pretty fun. That's a show they should have pushed a little more, I think. But that's what it's like saying Sand People are in Boba Fett. It's not really a spoiler, but they're in there. I should call them Tuskens, Tusken Raiders. That other word sounds nasty, Baltazar. Sounds nasty. It's like naughty and nasty together. It's nasty. You need to go to bed. All right, let's see. I'm almost done with this. Almost done with this panel. All I read so far was not cool, bro. That's what he says. That's funny. It's a funny book. Great if you could read it to us. Can't. Sorry. Can't read it. But we're planning on doing some things for the future of promoting and marketing and all that stuff. There's some things happening. You guys will like it. You will like it. I'm gonna do that. You will. You will like it. You will. Oh yes, you will. It's gonna happen, man. Oh, look at that. I just did something pretty amazing. You guys gotta wait till November when this book's out. And look on page 5 and 6. That's what I'm working on right now. That's what I worked on today. I did a nice line. I was fast with the stroke, fast with my swipe here, and it caused my line to get a little thinner as I was going across. I got skills with the digital brush. Shut up and drop, Balthazar. Show us something we'd be interested in. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Not quite yet. Not quite yet, man. It's either show you guys stuff or try to get my work done. Talk and still get stuff done, you know? Get your stuff done, man. Got a lot to do. I gotta go pick up my son. I'm gonna be out for 2 nights. Possible Saturday. We'll see what's happening on the weekend. Never know when everyone's home. When everyone's home, I never know what is my time, you know? Right, let's see. This looks good. I'm gonna add a planet in the sky. How about that? Add a planet. Can't do that, man. I'm gonna. Just did. Nobody even knows. Yeah, a great stream last night. I love that drawing. Just assuming I loved it. Couldn't see anything. It's all true. It's all true. All right, let's see. Yeah, it worked out good. Look at that. I'm gonna add some mountains. Yeah, I'm gonna. There it is. I'm doing it right now. These are space mountains. So these are mountains of the planet Mongo. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. I got rid of my pencil lines. Get rid of these. A lot of the stuff I drew in the iPad, which I just showed you guys. The lunar lizard, time lapse. Yeah, time lapse photo. And I drew a lot of these pages in there. Flash, because I was drawing them in wherever I was. I was on the road a lot last year, and so a lot of my pages I was drawing. I was in the lobby of my hotel in New York City. So I stayed an extra day or two. The show ended on Saturday, and I ended up coming home on Tuesday. And it actually saved me money. It was cheaper to stay an extra day. I think I saved like $500 by staying longer. So I was drawing in the lobby a lot. I found a nice chair. I found a table and like a nice chair and a couch. I found a couch. And I just was drawing all the time. And it was real cool. I got a lot of these drawings done. And then I transferred them, where I put them all on you know, in the iCloud. I put them in the cloud, and I was able to send them to myself and do all that stuff. So now I brought them into Manga Studio, which I'm drawing in now, and I was able to rework them and ink them from there, which is kind of cool. So that is what I've done. Drawn spacey stuff, spacey type things, textures, if you will. Why does he say if you will? If I will what? It makes sense, Baltazar. Dude, trying real hard. So normally when I work late, I just put on something to listen to. I've been putting on baseball games. That's what I really like to listen to. I think this page is done. I think it is. Let me add a planet. Let me add some planets. Gotta add some space backgrounds. Yeah. Space background stuff. It's kind of like I got a channel like Jack Kirby. Like, what would he do with Galactus? What would a Galactus background look like? These guys look cool. Swig for everybody out there. Oh yeah, man. What would Jack Kirby do with Galactus? That's what I'm trying to think. He would draw things. He would draw Kirby dots. He would draw Kirby dots. I'm drawing circles that look like Kirby dots, but they're more like, I'm intending them to be planets. Put clouds on this page, but there's no clouds. Can you erase the clouds? Get rid of the clouds. I drew panel 3 before panel 1. Then I went ahead and inked panel 1. And there's no clouds in panel 1. All right, now I got mountains again. I got Mongol mountains. Yeah, this is cool, man. This is good looking. This is cool looking. Yeah, you guys are gonna like this. I don't know what you're drawing, man. No, no one does. It's a mystery right now. Missing bacon. Mystery. I just drew a planet that looks like Saturn. Looks like a car? No, it looks like Saturn, the planet. Looks like Pluto, the dog? No, like Saturn. It's got rings around it. Rings around it? Yep, there's a joke there. Like Klingons' underwear. What? Alright, I did that. That looks cool. Yeah, looks good. Okay, this page is done. This page is finished. So that means, all right, I got my quota. Now that means that I'm going to open up a page that you guys could actually see me draw. We're going to gain this audience. The audience will grow. The masses will join. And people are going to say, hey man, that looks cool, man. All right, let's see. But first, doing a few tweaks before I save it. I gotta get it done. What's that guy say? Get her done. Now that guy's stupid. I'm not gonna say what he says. Let's see. Did I get everything? Yeah. How do they look cool? These guys look cool. These are cool characters. Yeah, this is fun. All right, let's see. was gonna read it out loud. I almost did. I'm gonna save. Save. Swig. I saved in the swig. Now I'm gonna import it so I can color it. Well, it's still thinking. All right, here we go. Exported. Okay, page 5 is ready for color. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Do I have to eat apples? Let me see. I'm gonna open up something here. I'm gonna open up something here so you guys could. Let's see. Here it is. That's it. This is what I was drawing yesterday with Franco. And but then we end up talking for like 3 hours. It's like, you guys are here. He says this is the best show ever. Thanks, man. I'm about to draw stuff. You guys can see Troy is here. I am out there. You are out there. Are you out of here or you're just out there? I like that. You're a West Coast guy, right? Are you in the West Coast? It's in Colorado, I believe. Yeah. You guys want to see some drawings? I'm going to do some drawings now. I had to finish that page. That was my goal for today. At least finish that page. But now we're going to draw stuff. This is the moment on Famous Cartoonist Says Things. We transition to Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. We are back, man. We are back. Look at the boys here. They're doing a fist bump. Boys are fist bumping. They're like, hey, man. Oh, I just pressed something that didn't work. I just did something. All right, here we go. Look at the boys. Fist bump. I got to do the lettering. I think I'm going to letter right here. Oh, I got to draw some more. Let's see what's happening here. It says, you see, I shorthand carnied. I shorthand captured. I got to see what the script says. So the robot wouldn't understand. All right, then he goes, you fool. Your prattling gave them time to recover. And they got an advantage. So he's looking at him. I'm going to draw some stuff here. Like he's over here thinking like, man. He said, man, I messed up. So he's still got the vest on. I think he's wearing a vest. Let's see, I'm going to have him here. I'm going to do something else with this guy. I'm going to raise him up. Put him over here or something. Move this guy around. Oh, there's two. Where is there two? Where? I see it. I drew them on two different merge. All right, there you go. Thought my program was going nutty for a moment. All right. So I'd have to follow the script because I wrote some stuff that I can't quite. Maybe it does say carnied. Right now it says I carnied. Let's see what it says. Cap. This is say I shorthand carnied copied. So that the robot would understand. Capnied. Carnied. I don't know what that means. I don't know what this says. What's that word look like? Capnied? Carnied? I don't know. Gotta find out what that is. I gotta check the script. Do I have it here? I do. It's right here. I have it right here. Okay, this is page. Oh! No cans are flying all over the place. All right. Here's my script for this. You guys can see it. So everything's typed out all the time. Okay, this is panel, and then I label the panels in the corner. This is panel 28. See it right there? Panel 28. Let me see what panel 28 says. Panel 28 says, you see, I shorthand carnied. It does say that. So the robot wouldn't understand our plan. Shorthand carnied. So I'm going to letter this right now that I have the script in front of me. How about that? You guys didn't know I was going to do that. Still got people, man. People are watching. You guys are awesome. Yeah, a lot of times, like, I would do a live streaming. There's like 4 people. Doing all right, man. I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna letter this thing. So I have a lot of time. I draw everything on here like this, then I letter it all, so I know where at least the lettering goes. Because if I draw it on, then there's no room for lettering, then it's more work. So I'm gonna letter this first. Kaz is saying this. And I got all stuff. I move stuff around, man. I gotta move my phone. I drank. Sweet. Heck yeah, man. Let me see. I'm gonna letter this. I know it's very exciting. Everybody's like, did you see that guy letter last night? Man, was that exciting? He's saying, can't grab the pencil. There it is. He's saying, you see. So you guys are reading it just as slow as I'm lettering. It's the story. So you see, I shorthand, right? Because I'm gonna bold the word shorthand. How about that? This seems to be the word. Get a little closer. And I just had some Chick-fil-A nuggets before I started doing this magnificent live stream. And I'm already hungry again. I don't know what's happening to me. I'm starving all the time. All the energy is coming through, man. Through my creativity. The energy's coming through, man. You see, I shorthand carnied. Shorthand carnied. Does that all go together? Yeah, shorthand carnied. Carnied? I'm gonna go, man, because that's what Daniels wrote that. He knows what he's doing. All the words here. Shorthand carnied. I'm gonna put it together in the same line. Just so it looks like, because it looks like carnied is on the next line. It looks like it doesn't belong there. So also a visual thing. Like, I really believe that the lettering, when I make it, it goes with the art. And much like newspaper strips do. You know, the art and certain artists, certain cartoonists who do the comic strip letter their own stuff by hand. And it adds to the flavor of the strip. So that's what I like. That's why I do everything by hand. I just like how it looks. It just looks like I lettered it, you know? And my letters look pretty close. They're pretty consistent, so all my letters look like, if I write the letter H like that, it looks like the other letter H's. This letter O looks weird. I always gotta go in and fine tune some O's. See, now it looks good. See, it's even. It's like, so the robot. The next word is robot. 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 Do you guys say robot or robot? The next word, robot. Wouldn't understand our plan, man. Wouldn't. Yeah, man. You guys getting seasick yet? Understand our plan, man. Is that what he says? No, he doesn't say plan, man. Understand our plan. And then it's got a little asterisk because it explains. The asterisk go before the period. He has it before, so I'm going to do what he says. I'm going to do it just for Daniel's pretty bright fella. So punctuation's always good. So you see, I shorthand carnied so the robot wouldn't understand our plan. Didn't. It is too close. See right there? It looks a little weird to me. I'm going to make this a little longer. I'm also going to separate a little bit. Fine tuning, Baltazar. I do. Micromanaging right now. Some people don't like that, but if I don't, it's going to get printed, and I'm going to see that every time I look at the book. Even though when I get my books, I read them once, and then I don't really look at them again, but it's okay. It's okay, right? Okay. Here's what it means. Shorthand carnied. It's the translation. This looks weird. I don't like it. Do it all over. All right. Let's see. Shorthand carnied. Then he says he actually said. It's funny. Actually. He actually said. Ashley says, "Smash this fool, awesome bear." That's what he said. Smash this fool. Smash this fool. Look at the O. It's a little lower. See that? I'm going to raise it. Raise it up. Raise it on up. See that? The power of digitalis. Awesome. Yeah, that should be closer. There it is. Because he said, "Frizz that Riz, awesome biz." I think that's what he said. I think this is all crooked now. I gotta see. You put this. I'm gonna make my exclamation point using my lines, lasso tool lines. And he wrote "true story" in parentheses. Put parentheses on it. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna write "true story" right underneath it. I like that. Christopher Daniels picks up the vernacular of the crew. True story. He actually said, "Smash that this fool, awesome bear." Should I be thicker? Let me see. This is looking a little weird. This over here is looking weird. Hey man, you're looking weird. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Right here. Right here, this is a little long, so I'm going to shorten it. Watch this. This is a trick I learned 31 years in the biz. 31 years, man. I started making comics in 1992, professionally. 1992 is when I started. That's when I graduated school and thought to myself, hey, man, you're a professional, man. But that's what led me to this career year count. It's been 31. Maybe it's 32 years now. Today's an odd. It's probably 32 years because it's an even number year, right? 92 to 2024. I think it's been 32 years. I think it has, man. I think it has. Yeah, this is cool. I like the way this reads. This looks good now. Smash this fool, awesome bear. But this is a little. There's got to be some space here, though. Let's see. Right here, a little notch. Just one notch. Maybe like that. Maybe one notch. Maybe one notch. That. How about that? Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna let her some more stuff. So I know this is exciting. This is like the most exciting live show. We watched you draw. We watched you let her. We watched you do things. You guys are still here, man. This is awesome. I feel good. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me here today. Usually I say that at the end, but I'm gonna keep going. I like it. And it's wow, Chicago time, we're encroaching. 1 a.m. encroaching. I think that means we're approaching, but we're encroaching. West Coast, you guys are just like still having martinis at this point, you know. Oh man, we're still good. Keep going. And it's Friday already. No, wait. It's Wednesday, right? Wednesday night. But yeah, man, all is good. All is good in the neighborhood. You fool. That's what he says. He calls him a fool. Okay, I'm going to delete that guy for a moment. Your prattling gave them time to recover the advantage. That's what he says. See, these wrestler guys, they use all these terms. Daniels is pretty clever, you know. If he was in Star Wars, that's what C-3PO would tell him. So you're pretty clever, you know. I would say that. I want to tell him that too. I haven't seen him in a little while. I want him to do you're watching Famous Cartoonist. I want to get some more celebrities to send me some shout outs like that. I got Svengoolie on today's show. You're prattling. Gave them. Should I highlight prattling? Yeah, I'm gonna bold type. I'm gonna bold type prattling. Which means most people say when you type it, you just select bold, but I have to redraw it with a thicker line. I'll do that. It's fine. This is the second time I've ever wrote the word prattling. Actually, the third time. First time was the pencil. I didn't know what it was. But Christopher Daniels does. Christopher Daniels, he's a very wise man. Your prattling gave them. Like, he's awesome because there's no like there's no you, your, no them, there. There's none of that mistakes. Good man. Them. Is the music loud? Still good? Them. Time. To cover. Looks taking a while to get done, man, but it's eventually gonna get there. Oh. Eventually we'll get there. Cover. Advantage. I'm gonna highlight advantage. Look at that, messed up. I'm too fast, man. And when I letter, I get the most workout. It goes so fast. The prattling gave them time to recover the advantage. Lift. No matter, I can still salvage a victory. There we go. Tis no matter. I'm gonna do that. He's kind of getting mad now at him. Feels good to draw these guys though. I like Action Cat, Adventure Book. No matter. You fool. You fool. You're prattling. I'm gonna tell that to Franco one day. Your prattling messed up. He's gonna say, what? Prattling. I know Johnny will know. Johnny will know what prattling means. Better? I can. A little closer because my C's looking weird. There it is. Still. Look at this. It's a little longer. Prattling. It's a downfall. Never prat. Salvage. Become a pretty good speller too. In your own stuff. Plus, there's no spell check. I'm gonna highlight victory. It just looks cool to have a bold letter because like lets you know that the character is yelling it. Stressing that. Stress this, Balthazar. Oh, he's back. Critic is still here. There's dots. Look at. I forgot what these are called. The dots. No matter, I can still salvage a victory. Look, here's the drawings. And then what I do, I save it and swig. I'm gonna swig. Oh yeah. And now I'm going to read some comments. There are some. We got a lot of people here tonight. This is the highlight of most people right now on the show, which I thank you. Thank you, everybody. Troy says shorthand is a great name for a sidekick. Yeah, shorthand. That should be short round sidekick. Short round's all grown up, and his new sidekick is shorthand. Yeah, that'd be cool. He has short forearms, you know. D-Brad is back. Welcome, D-Brad. So I've outlasted the show you were watching with your honey. That's pretty good. Welcome, D-Brad. I'm glad you found us here once again. Wolfie, have you heard of the Harvey Comics documentary called Ghost Kingdom? Trailer looks very interesting, but nothing has come out about it in a few years. hear about that. I'm interested though. I love it. Oh, Ghost Empire, you meant. But I'll watch. Oh, Ghost because of Casper. Yeah, that makes sense. Ghost Empire. I don't know about that, but I would check it out. That would be pretty fun to watch. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. You guys digging it? You guys digging it? I always go live streams are usually about 2 hours, and then I start feeling it. And I just looked at the clock, and it's been 2 hours. I start feeling it's like, why am I so hungry? Hey, man, I'm feeling hungry again. And I feel all right. Let's see if I can maybe squeeze these two lines into one. See how they're. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to squeeze them into two lines. Watch. Like that. Watch. I think I could do it. If you like the music you're hearing, you can hear it on my son's SoundCloud. Follow the links, and you can hear his music while you draw your own stuff. SoundCloud / Gordon Baltazar. He goes under Chef Gordy now. It's his new stage name. And I also have a SoundCloud with all my hurtin' songs on there. You can see hits like Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. I think it's called JLGL. I think it's called on SoundCloud. You got Abraham Lincoln just up there. See, look at that. That looks good in 2 lines. And then this one's going to be closer up here. This one I might shrink a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to read, because this is more like an editor's note. I'm going to shrink this a little bit. That's the beauty. The beauty of this digitalis. See, that's cool. Actually said, smash that fool. That looks good. I'm going to leave it like that. And then full. See, this could be moved over totally. I'm going to put you full right there. Might even do it like this. Lettering is important, like placement of the lettering. That's why I do the lettering first, so I don't have to squeeze the artwork around it. And when I letter these, if I do 3 letterings like this, I make the middle one, the middle tier of the letterings, I make that the longest one so it doesn't make the word bubble look weird. I can draw like 3, make it bubbly. Letterers will know that because the bubble that goes around it is going to be wide. The widest part is the center. So I'll show you what I mean. So right here it looks comfortable. So, but I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it into place first because it looks a little big. Yeah, it's still, I'm going to have to make it 4. See, maybe like this. The lettering takes me a long time. Like once I get all the lettering in place, everything goes pretty good. Let's see. It goes pretty good after that. Like the drawing and inking goes fast, and I could do it almost robotically. Do this robotically, Baltazar. Oh man, we're a little nuts right now. Move that over there. I'm gonna put the 2 back up there. Yeah, put the 2 back up. is. See, not, I don't like it. Let's see, I need to do this though. This is weird. This is an awkward bubble. Let me fix it. I want to fix it here because just looking at it right now. It don't look right. I had it right the first time. This. There it is. See? Give them time. Yeah, like that. Watch. See, now it looks comfortable. See that? Didn't know where you were going, man. See, like that looks good. And this guy says, no matter, I shall still salvage a victory. Yeah, that looks good. Put it down here. That does no matter. Let's see. I think I'm going to put it on this panel here. Put it on the panel before. Put it over here. Over here, over here. Here, I think. Don't matter. Yeah, that looks good. Now, move this a bit like this. I'm going to shrink them a little bit. A lot of stuff, man. See all the decisions cartoonists have to make every day? Not everyone understands. There it goes, right there. See that? I could always make this arm longer. That. He came in there and got him. Like this. He goes, ooh, clamp. I could put clamp on there. Clamp. Clamp. Now, like clamp. He goes, lift. Yeah, like that. He's got him right here. He's got him with both claws. Look at that. Like that one coming over there. He's like, ah. Now I'm going to do the word bubbles. Or the word balloons. In honor of Johnny. I'm going to do the wordballoons.com right now. No matter. He's screaming at man. He's mad at this guy. Yeah, great show, Baltazar. Yeah, man, if you guys are going to C2E2, I'm going to have a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to have new stuff to show you. A lot of drawings, paintings, comics. A lot of my stuff I had for a little while, but it'll be the first time that I'm ever bringing it to C2E2. Get ready to send another book to the printer, probably by Friday morning. Just lift. That's too thick. We'll work on that later. Get that later. Get it over here first. I don't know if the book I'm going to send Friday will make it by C2E2. But if it doesn't, I will have it eventually. But the book I got today, I'm glad I got it. It's going to be cool, man. And if I sell out, I'm going to print more after. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going to like it. It's going to like it. All right. You guys still here? You just hanging out? It's cool, right? It's a good show. Today's a good show. It feels good. Just be a little higher. Just a higher. Put it right here like this. So normally I'm doing this while listening to stuff, and today I'm like, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live. There's a cartoon that goes live. On me? He's saying this long thing right here. Look at that word bubble. Word balloon. That was a little weird. It got wonky here. This is what wonky looks like, that right there. It got wonky. So I'm gonna like that. Make it look a little better. It looked like it got floppy in the end. You just said wonky. Wonky and floppy the same thing? Kinda, sometimes. Can be mistaken. Sorry I mistook you as wonky, but I meant to say you look floppy. You're in your own world, Balthazar. Yesterday, if you were watching, wow, 2 days in a row. If you were watching the show yesterday, you would have recognized that my whole family was on the show. I answered a phone call from Gordy. Girl Audrey was on there. She made an appearance. Her arm made an appearance. Her voice was known. My wife was on there too. My wife, the lovely Miss Rose, she was on there. She said hi, and I said, you want to be on my show? She said, I just was. So I'm glad you're watching me on Facebook. If you're not watching me on Facebook and you don't catch this right now, we'll be on YouTube as well. More likely, these songs are going to give me trouble, but I got to stop saying it, because every time I say that, they're like, oh, what? What? He's calling attention. Now, these songs were made in my house. This is my son's music, Gordon Balthazar. My name is Art Balthazar. I have permission to use this music. So if you're listening, that's what I just said. It's the truth. I always tell you the truth. He's saying, you fool. I'm going to put a word. What is this? These were called like arrows, but I always heard them called carrots. But they're like word bubble arrows. Yeah, editors, some in my past called them carrots. I forgot who said that. They're arrows, word balloon arrows. Let's see who's talking. Who is the main focus of this conversation? Who is talking? Is the music too loud? Is it good? I'll go back and listen. I turned it down a little bit because I felt my voice. The music's better than your voice, Balthazar. Oh, man. I gotta keep talking all the time. Talking all the time, man. All right, this guy's saying, no matter. Look at him. Off camera, he's saying this. I can still salvage victory. He's saying that too. Off camera. Lift, clamp. I'm gonna put some sound effects. I'm gonna save that though. I'm gonna go with, because it was thinner brush. Clamp. Man, I'm hungry. I'm craving. I don't know what I'm craving. Just food. Yesterday when I was hungry, late at night, I had some cheese and crackers. I gotta eat stuff that's not gonna be real full. Then I'm like hurting. I'm old now. I gotta eat food that doesn't like make me want to lay down. Eat food that makes me energized. Be a bologna sandwich. That'd be alright. Panopeter and genopeter. You guys know what panopeter and genopeter is? Peanut butter and jelly. That's what I tell my kids. Panopeter and genopeter. Panopeter and genopeter. Shut up and drink, Balthazar. Makes no sense. No. And the critic's bad. Critic is here when I go like dual screens. He shows up, man. It's like he gets to show up and say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna mess with you now, man." Hopefully that Selma Hayek vampire will show up. Ringo had that bat in his house. She probably sent him over there. Probably sent the vampire. Probably vampire bat he chased out. Look, he didn't get bit. We're still gotta check on his wife though. She might have got bit. I never know what's happening in these days. The life of a cartoonist is very unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen from day to day. You could plan out what's going to happen. That doesn't always work out, you know. Clamp. This one says lift. Lift. I like when kids point out my sound effects. Your sound effect is just a word. The sound effect is what they're doing. Yeah. Lift, shoot, throw, toss. Everyone watching right now, I know I'm supposed to say this. Like and subscribe. Follow me when you see me. And click for notifications. I think there's a notification button or something. You can press it. I think there's one on Facebook. There's one on YouTube. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. And I stream I got like 9 places I stream. Most of them are Facebook pages, but they're still cool. I'm still doing it, you know? Let's see. Save. Just see what you guys are saying. Okay, let me see what you guys want to see real close. Let's go with this guy's face. All right, we're gonna press save. Now I'm gonna read your stuff. I'm gonna read it, man. Okay, I'm gonna put the script on. I don't know. Put the script over there. The script. I didn't use to say a T. I just said script. Wayne says he's off to Slumberland. Keep up the great show. Thanks, Wayne. Thanks for joining me, Wayne. You're a good man. We'll keep it going, man. I'm gonna do like Jamar said. When I'm out of swig, that's when the show's over. Look, I just got closer. I just took a swig. Troy is here. Adventures of All Cap and Shorthand. Social media grammar cops. That'd be cool. I like that. Caps lock. Call them caps lock and shorthand. I like that. Can we put in an order pre-tweet for the new book so we can reserve one in case it sells out? Well, I'm going to put 20 on the side for my website. So I made a video that's going to be a commercial for the new book, and it's going to debut probably that Friday of C22. I'm going to show the book. I'm going to put it out on at midnight on Friday morning. So, but I'm going to make sure I save at least 20, maybe even 30. And if I see they're selling out real fast at C22, or if I see my website orders come in real fast, then I'll save some. But normally when I put a new book out, that first weekend I sell most of them. But I've in the past, if I put a new book, sometimes I sell like 20 or 30 copies immediately. But this one will probably sell more. So it's gonna go back to print the moment I finish. I should have printed more, I think. I only printed 100. I should have printed 200. But it'll be available, man. And even if I don't have it immediately, if it sells out right away, I'm gonna have more. And nothing's changed about the print. There's no variants or nothing. It's gonna be the same book. I'm eating a bowl of frozen blueberries right now. Whoa. Frozen ones. Are they easy to, it's like ice cream, right? Hopefully it doesn't hurt your teeth. I switched to watching on YouTube on the TV. Oh, cool, man. Is your cat watching? D-Brad's cat? Yeah. Hopefully your wife's still with you. I don't know if she goes to bed early. Oh, because it's already You're it's past 11 at night over you on the West Coast. Wolfie says, sounds good, thanks. Yeah, man, I'll make sure I have them. Whenever my books sell out, I always reprint. There's several books that I reprinted already. Meteorite number 3 I printed. I think it's on a second printing already. Maybe third. There's several that I reprinted. I just don't tell anybody. I just do it. Because most people who read my comics aren't really buying them because it's a rare first printing. Like, every printing is rare. I'm only making 100 of them. So every time it sells out, it's cool. And I get to make more. And my books cost like $3 to make. So I'm only selling for $5. So I'm making $2 a copy. And so, but the new book, my new book's going to be $10. Because you're going to see why once it shows up. And, but not all, it doesn't mean all the rest of my books be $10. They'll still all be $5 until the price of it goes up to $5. But yeah, my new book's going to be $10. Let me see if I can show a little. Should I show you something? I don't want to, man. I don't want to. If you're on Instagram, you can look at my Instagram photos, and I teased it twice, but nobody even asked me what it was. So that's kind of cool. Here, I'll show you that. Make yourself big, Baltazar. Nope. Not gonna do it. Well, here I got, let's see, I teased it twice. Actually, I teased it 3 times. I'm only going to show you this. Here's what I did on Instagram. It's just my autograph. See? Then I teased it again. Here's a corner of it. Yeah. So if you're, that's all I'm going to show. It's like stuff you can barely figure out what it is. But it's going to be cool, man. And I got them today. My daughter was excited. My wife actually took the book and put it by where she sits. And she said she's going to read it in the morning when she has her coffee. I'm like, yes. That's hard to do. Because normally, not everyone reads my stuff. I know my son will read it. Let's see. I'll go back to drawing a little bit of this guy. I'm gonna draw maybe some. Get some of this guy on here. And I might need to take a break. I might need to take a break and like refuel or something. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen, man. Once the lettering is gone, all of this drawing's real fast for me. It's easy. It feels easy. Plus, with these guys, I don't really. With a lot of interior comics, I don't always do color line. Not on everything. So most of the lines on these guys are black line, except for like some of the highlights. Like I do the shadows in color and stuff like that. Look at that. That looks cool. And I could always tell, like, I get into different colors for inking. And sometimes, depending on when I color stuff, like I could tell that I was into this purple. Then it changes to different colors. I don't know if that makes sense. Shut up and draw. I hear you, man. Where's my cool book? Where's that new book, Baltazar? It's coming, man. That's why C-Tweet is going to be a big deal for me because I'm not doing many shows. I'm doing C-Tweet too. I'm doing New York, doing San Diego. And I forgot, I'm going to do the Haunted House show with Jamie. So that's 4 appearances. And then all of these appearances with Cat in the Hat people. So my May is going to be tight. Like, for 12 days in a row in May, I'm going to be traveling. So I'm kind of glad I'm not doing a lot because I couldn't fit it, man. There's a lot of stuff to do. But it'll be cool. And June, I'm open. And I'm only waiting to see if there's a Migo meet in June. And I don't know if I'll go or not. Depends on when it is. Because like June has graduations. There's things I got to do in June. But if Megumi fits in, I don't know if I'll have a table or I'll just go there to goof off. Might be fun to go and goof off because last year me and my son went to the Megumi. It was a PowerCon and we went. We had a good time. It was really fun. But I kind of want to sell. I want to sell customs. So if it comes down to it, maybe I'll make a bunch of customs and get a table and go there, sell all my stuff and leave. You know, because a lot of the Megumi guys were selling. They sold out of all their customs like in 20 minutes. So it's really cool to see it. It's cool to like. I'll go there with my books too. But oh, I'm gonna announce here right now. I'm gonna say it right now. My third art book is going to be a Mego custom. It's gonna be a custom Mego book, and I don't know what the name of it yet is, and it's gonna be photos, all photos of my customs. And a lot of the customs you might have seen on my website are new, but a lot of the photos are gonna be brand new ones. But the customs you might see, like there's a photo of my customs, like all of the characters are in front of a building, like the building, like a city building. So that photo is gonna be in my book, but there's also gonna be more photos. And I already have the design for the book. I don't have the cover yet, but I have the design for how the interior pages are going to look. It's going to be cool, man. I'm looking forward to making that one. I'm not sure what it's called yet. Right now, the working title is The Megorian Echelon. So I don't know if that's the title. But that's going to be my next art book after the Bizarre Balthazar. No, after Savage Amazement. The first one was Bizarre Balthazar Bizarre. Then the next one's going to be a Mego one. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Of course, Mego will be in it. Does that look cool? Is that a good shadow? Yeah, that looks good. I'm not sure what the cover is going to be. I didn't really think about it yet. Maybe I'm thinking about it now. Maybe it'll be the custom figure I made of myself. Maybe that's where you'll see the debut of the critic. Maybe he'll be in there. I have a lot of customs that I haven't brought to Megumi yet because of COVID and all that canceled a lot of it. I got some cool customs like that I made that I'm really digging. I made a 2099 Venom, which is really cool. I made some Thundercats. So I think I want to do that. I want to make a book of custom Megos, but I don't know if I'll get it done before Mego Meet, but maybe for next year. But this year I might do a bunch of customs because I have a lot of them already started. I could get these customs started. I think I could do it. Take a few weekends in a row, but I don't know when the show is going to be. I don't know if there's going to be a show. They said they're working on something, but they didn't put out any details yet are unknown. I don't know if I could go, you know. Gotta see when it is. So I'm not really planning yet. I'm planning on going, but I don't know yet if I can. But if I could go, I have enough material to make 10 more, maybe 15 more of Megors, and I have enough to make like several other guys. I have all parts. I just need to dedicate the hours on the weekend to it. I think I can do it. We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. So I like going to Mego Meet. It's really fun. It's one of the best favorite things I like to do. Look at that, Christopher Daniels. Look at how handsome. He's a handsome fella. I'm gonna make this line a little thinner. Looks a little too thick for his face. looks cool. Looks good, man. Hey, Baltazar. Did pretty good last night. I keep pressing the wrong buttons, man. Here we go. All right, let's see. Get some beard going. Does he have 5 o'clock shadow? Yes, he does. Yeah. These guys are wrestlers. Wrestlers, man. Look at them. I can't wait for this book to be done because this is going to be fun too. We're going to sell this at the Ring of Honor shows. Mostly at the shows. I'll have some from my website. I don't know how many I'm going to get. I asked them for I just need a case of them. Depending how thick the book is, will depend on how many copies I get. Sometimes in a case, in a regular case of comics, you get about 250 of them. But in a case of trades, I might only get like 30. You know? But it's okay. I really want them to sell this at the show. I could always buy more copies if I need them. You know, print a mini comic. But this is a long time coming for this part 3. It's actually part 3 and 4 and part 5. There's a lot more extra going on here than we anticipated. More story here. This is already page 20. Guys still with me? You guys are, man. This is cool. This is a good live stream. Thank you everybody for watching me. This is kind of awesome. Hopefully, you didn't put me on and fall asleep, you know. You guys here. I know it, man. Famous Cartoonist says things. That song's written, well, I wrote the lyrics. I sent them to my good friend Rand Bellavia from Ukul-Damak. And I say, hey man, can you do a song for me that says all of these things? And he said, yeah. And so he just read what I wrote him. And I didn't know, I didn't say, here is the song. I just said, can you write a song? Can you make a song that says all these things? That's true. And he went, yeah. And then he told me that he just sang what I read, or what I wrote down. I'm like, oh, that was cool. He got it. Perfect. Perfect, man. That's how you do it, man. I think he has, did I put finger gloves on him? He has these gloves. I like that. Got friends in the biz, man. Friends everywhere and creative talents across the world. Talents across the world. Look at those abs. I gave him some good abs right there. That's awesome. Make my brush a little thicker. Cover more ground, man. What's it look like? Look at him. You need to work on your anatomy, Baltazar. Nonsense. Look at that looks. Fist bump, yeah. Fist bump. Swig. Swig if you ever fist bumped. Oh yeah, it tastes good. Tastes good. Let's see, I'm gonna add another color here. Another layer. This layer is gonna be layer 4. All right. Because there needs to be a an underlying. I'm gonna go with another purple. How about this purple? That purple good? Did I reuse it? Is it the same? I don't like it. Another one. Go with that one. There it is. Chose a large brush. It's real thick. Real thick, Balthazar. We're gonna go a little smaller. It's all true, man. Everything, I almost choked. I say everything I tell you guys is the truth. Every time. There's no reason why to tell you anything else but the truth. Everything is true. Truthfulness. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. All the time, man. Oh yeah. See. Look at that. That's a nice shadow. Some definition to this wrestler dude. Look at how good he looks. Let me add this. So always put this like rib cage action. He needs a muscle. A Jimmy the Muscle? Kind of. Jimmy the Muscle today. It's a good man. Help the brother out. Get some questions. It's good to talk to you, Jimmy the Muscle. Oh yeah. Original songs coming up right now. Alright, look at that. Me and these guys fist bumping. I'm going to add the bump here. Everybody do the bump. Brad's still here? He is. Should I put bump? Yeah, I'm going to write bump. This is the original song I used for my intro. It was the Gordy music. I had a cool beat. I like the way it started with the drums. Boom, boom, boom. With the bass. Yeah. Let's see. Bump. I want to learn how to use some of these digital music platforms. I got a bunch of songs I want to write and produce in my head. And the way I make them and they come out, I can only do so much with a guitar and toy bongos. So it's either I buy some cool drums or something. But I'm alright. I got a Meteor song I wrote, and I got a, what else did I do? Digital Duck song. There's a few. Alright, let's see. This says bump. I'm gonna raise this. Raise the barn, y'all. Raise the barn, y'all. Raise that right here. Yeah. Fist bumping. Like that? That looks cool, right? Bump. I'm gonna save. His arm looks a little short, but I'm gonna leave it. It's just the way I drew it. How about that? People aren't ready for that. They're not ready for you, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys something. Then I'm gonna read some comments. Like that. I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you the reason for the season right now. The guys I'm doing this book for, they're real cool. Here they are.
Do you want to be 18 to 33% smarter? Do you want to increase your chances with the opposite sex?
Do you want to impress your friends?
Do you want to impress your mom?
Do you want to impress your mom's friends?
Then you should get Christopher Daniels and Kazarian Wrestle Aw Yeah Comics.
Written by Christopher Daniels, drawn by the Eisner-winning artists Art Baltazar and Franco, and starring the World Tag Team Champions of the world,
Get your copy of Ring of Honor Wrestling right now, autographed by the best tag team in the business.
In the business. In the business. Busyness. World Tag Team Champions. Best in the business. Best, I tell you. Okay, let me see. There's a lot of talking going on. Sounds good. Let me see what this one says. It says, Wolfie says, are you going to watch the Tyson Paul fight? I'm concerned for Tyson. You're concerned for Tyson. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I can't wait, man. I'm concerned for. I'm not concerned for any guy, because they're both gonna get in there. They know what they're up against, and they're gonna fight. I think Tyson's gonna hurt Jake Paul's body, because he's gonna punch him real hard, and he's not gonna know that punch. Like, he never felt that before. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't know if Mike Tyson is gonna try to knock him out, because Mike Tyson likes to scrap, likes to fight, likes to punch guys. But I remember when he fought James. No, what's the guy this guy fought? Man, forgot the guy's name now. He just fought the guy who used to be an HBO guy. When they fought, at the end of the fight, the other guy was like winded. Who was it now? Man, I can't figure his name out. I was just talking about it with Johnny. But Tyson was ready to go. But that guy was like, he was all beat up. Man, what was his name again? I'm trying to remember his name. Damn. Oh, Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, Roy Jones. When he fought Roy Jones, man, he like at the end of the fight, he was all tired, and he said, "Would you do it again?" He said, "No." He says, "Let me ask my family." And Tyson said, "Would you do this again?" He said, "Yes." So I think Tyson likes it. He likes to go for it. So I'm gonna watch, man. It's exciting to me, even though it's gonna be short and exhibition. It's gonna be fun. So how about the Art Baltazar's Migorian rant? Yeah, man. I need a name for that book. I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be filled with all kinds of customs. I have a lot of good customs here. I probably have around 400 Migo customs, because I know when I would bring them every year to Migo Meet, my displays would only hold 90. They would hold 90 Migos, and I filled up the displays every time. And every year I would try to bring new guys. So the last time I went, I brought more than 90 because I had a different display. I was like at least 100 figures, maybe more on the table. Then I would make a ton of them. So they're gonna be. I think that book's gonna be fun. The Migo book. Yeah, that's a perfect expression with so few lines. Thanks, man. Yeah, I try, but thank you very much. You're a good man. Says, I've been told to go to bed. Good night. Yeah, man, you need rest. You got a busy day tomorrow. Go do your things. I'm going to be going to in a little bit. I'm just going to read all this stuff and say some things. Who publishes this wrestling comic? Oh, it's going to be self-published. AEW is printing it. They're going to publish it, and they're going to sell it at their shows. And wherever AEW or wherever Christopher Daniels is, or the Young Bucks, because the Young Bucks is going to be in here too. Young Bucks have the story in here. So I have Scoot and Franco helping me out with the second part of the story. So it's going to get done, man. It's going to be cool. I've been working on it for a year now, and it takes a long time because I'm doing all this other stuff. So I'm trying to do a page a day. I've been pretty good since January, but I'm only on page 20 of this story. So it's taking a little bit, but AEW is going to have it. They're doing most of the work. They're doing most of the printing. They're doing all that cool stuff. My cat Bruce is watching. Bruce, is there, Bruce? Meow. I just did that. Me and Bruce communicate like that. He knows how. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna show you some. Should I show you a video? Here's my favorite scene. This is my favorite scene from Breaking Bad. Here it goes.
Darth Vader had responsibilities. who's responsible for the Death Star.
True that. Two of them bitches.
You like that? That's pretty cool. I turned off the Gordy music. Hopefully we'll be good. At the end of the day, we'll be good with this live stream. And if there's any problems, you can re-watch this later on YouTube. YouTube's pretty good. But thank you everyone for watching me today. Follow the links. I sell t-shirts. I sold 2 t-shirts today after the podcast, and I sold a purse, like a bag. And yesterday I sold stuff. I sold a few stickers. I had a few orders from my website yesterday after me and Franco talked, and I sold some t-shirts today. I sold some yesterday and today, so that was pretty cool. So follow me when you see me. Follow the links, man. Like, all the links help. I got a Patreon page which you could join for $1, and if you want to see my secret sketchbook drawings, you could. They're $2 a month. That's like way cheaper than a cup of coffee these days. Now, like, a cup of coffee is like almost $5. I think it's $4. Was it $3.60? I think it's $3.60 a cup of coffee I buy. You gotta go to the drive-through. Large cup of coffee with a lot of cream is $3.60. That's what I drink. A cup of coffee, a lot of cream. I just don't put a lot of cream in there. They put extra cream. I go, yeah, go for it. Just load it up. And sometimes they say, well, how many cream? I said, put 10 of them in there. Like, what? so yeah, if you want to support me at Patreon, it's only $2. $2 to see me the goods. I'm going to be, I want to post more. I should have put stuff up there today, but I was busy drawing. I'll put some lunar lizard stuff. I always put secret stuff I'm doing. And if you want to know what my secret book is, I put stuff up there. There's drawings of my secret book up there. And some people know what it is, but if you find out what it is, don't tell anybody, because then, you'll pay $2 for nothing. Don't want to give them information for free. So joining the $2 club is kind of cool. And then I have electricmailcomics.com. You could buy my comics. And then I have, of course, this Comics YouTube channel. We have I have my regular website. Is my name, artbaltazar.com. You can see all my work. I have a lot of stuff, man. Follow all these links, and I'm much cooler online. And it's funny, like, I met a person I met a girl. She was squeegeeing windows at a rest stop in Ohio. I was going to the rest stop, I was traveling, and they had a Burger King there and coffee shop or something like that. I'm fueling up, getting some lunch. She's squeegeeing the door, and she saw me coming. She opened the door for me because she worked there, and she goes, oh, right this way. And when I walked in, she looked at me and says, hey, YouTube. I'm like, yeah. And she went, famous something. You're famous. I'm like, yeah, famous cartoonist. She goes, that's it. And she goes, then she told me, you look the same as you do on YouTube. And I said, well, I'm the same guy. That's what I look like. So she was real fun, and then gave her a fist bump, walked in, and told her goodbye when I left. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see that, See, have a good night, Yagams. I love how when I type in the Y, the word Yagams shows, yeah, me too. It always shows Yagams. It also shows me Yogs and Yagams BB, like, because of You're a Good Man, Brother Bear. Those 3 options come up. Yeah, Yagams. Yeah, man, it's part of the vernacular now. So, yeah, man, you guys are awesome. Follow me when you see me. Follow the links. And remember those things, man. No fighting. I almost forgot. I'm telling you to remember, and I almost forgot. No fighting, no crying. Be nice to each other. Do the things that make you happy. And I got a new video. Do the things that make you happy. And before I go, Joe has something to say.
That's a wrap. Yagams.
All right, man. See you next time. You guys are awesome. Bye. Okay, bye-bye.
Art.
Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist
Art Balthazar.